We have no choice but to look good.
Yeah, everybody's supermodels here, huh?
That's right. It's a nice place to work.
It is.
Sometimes it's too nice, and people don't get enough work done.
Yeah, it just hangs out.
Yeah, look at this courtyard over here. Really get in touch with your inner self and think about cool things like inventing mirage drives and things like that. Yeah, exactly. No, unfortunately, they're not allowed to get that creative.
Okay.
It's our main conference room right here, where we meet up and discuss top secret plans. Top secret plans. But it's kind of a little bit of a walk down history lane. You know, Hobie's been around since the 50s. Started with surfboards, yeah. So the surfboards were in the 50s, and he was pretty much, you know, the guy who was crowned for mass production of surfboards. Started right up here, I think it was San Clemente or Dana Point, California. And then in the 70s, we switched over to, well, he came up with another super innovative design, the Hobie Cat. This is my office over here. And one of the best things in here is this. I have to look around really quick and make sure that there's nothing you're supposed to not be seeing. But look at this backpack.
Yeah, that's awesome backpack.
It's a waterproof backpack.
Looks like it hasn't been used, so you can use it.
I know. I just got it, so let me just see here. This is a lure rack with some old lures.
All the fishing lures you never caught anything on?
Yep. I just hang them there to look at them. My friend Wayne Cecil made that one for me with the flying H on it. And we have more of our sales department over here. You know Ruth, VP of Sales. Yes, yes. Do you want to pop your head in and say hi?
Hey,
we're
Ruth,
filming
how
too.
You doing? It's been like a year.
This is where Kevin Nakata sits.
Really?
Yep, you can see
But he's never here, like you said. So.
He's never here.
Yeah,
he's just always out fishing.
Yeah,
just leaves a mess.
Doesn't do anything.
We used to make snowboards also. See that, Sam? Employees only beyond this point.
Oh man, I can shoot from here.
Okay, I'll see ya. Pretty much what we do here is we make little kayaks, and then when it rains 3 times a year, we go into the gutters and we put them in there and we race these things. Yep, and then we're like, whichever one wins, we make it. So that's how the Pro Angler came about. And then this is where, yeah, Luis and his team out here pull all of the orders. So this is our parts and accessories warehouse, and it goes way back there and down to the left and to the right and everything. So it's Friday, here's some H-Crate juniors, you know, getting packed. Yeah, junior, huh? And so we share part of this building with the city of Oceanside right now. So you just got to see where our offices are. We have, I think, about 60 employees in the offices, and so that's where we do all the administrative work. And then starting on that end of the building to this and going way down there, this is our factory. It's Friday, so I think our ovens are running, but our assembly line and everything's down, but I'll walk you through there. It's kind of nice and quiet, but it gets crazy busy in there. Yeah. You know, Monday through Thursday, everyone's just going 100 miles an hour, so come on over here. And we make the hulls with those ovens out there and molds, and then once they're done, they come out of the molds, they get cooled, they go into a big assembly area. We have teams of guys that assemble. We use a lot of cardboard because when you're shipping these things around the country, they get used and abused, getting thrown in trucks and stuff, so we have to pad them with foam and bubble wrap them. Let's get an energy drink. Let there be light. Whew. But this is where all of the just little parts like chains and, you know,
so we were here
spines and everything.
People working on them.
Yeah, there's a big team of people that basically make these things all day long. So this is where all Mirage drives get made, right here. Yep. For the whole world. Whoopsies, don't trip, Sam. Come on, lights, come on. So yeah, we have a special machine right here that allows us to make all of these, you know, things to hold up the sails. Cool. And masts and stuff like that. And I should know more about that. Because a lot of people sail here, but I just fish. I'm just a regular old fisherman. Exactly. That's it. And that's all I do. Don't forget. Imagine putting this.
Oh, that's cool.
So these are just, we make them for fun so that you can sit on them.
I actually could use that as an office chair.
I know, they're pretty comfy. And then you can pretend like you're kayak fishing while you're at work.
That's everything. It's actually better than an office seat.
We've joked around and put those like on a PA-14 for sight fishing. Pretty nice. That's something we won't want to show because people will be like, why are there slow motion, like pausing it and like looking in the background, like what's that on the wall right there?
Zoom in.
Yeah, exactly. Do not do that because you won't find anything.
You won't find anything.
There's nothing new coming out.
Faster ever.
Yeah. Now for the really crazy stuff. So we have a bunch of ovens out there and molds, and they're big metal molds. We pour powder into the molds. The mold gets put into the oven and it gets rotomolded. So the mold gets rotated in this direction as well as from it, it's front to back. So yeah, it gets even, distributes the plastic evenly. We always strive to get the same thickness of plastic throughout the entire boat, and control the quality. If it's 105 degrees outside, we have to cook the boats differently. In the middle of winter, if it gets down to freezing, we have to cook the boats differently. So there's a team of people out there that are always paying attention to the molds, always paying attention to how the boats are going out, checking them for quality control and stuff like that. So once they are done and they come out of the ovens, they get put on a big drying rack. You can actually hear them out there. They're dried, the mold gets opened up, they pull the hull out and they stand it on end, let it cool down for a little bit, and then once there's enough of those boats, they all get brought in here, and we have specialty teams. Like these guys will be Pro Angler 14 specialists, and we have some Outbacks right here. Every little offcut that comes off of our kayaks, we actually recycle it. And so, the recycled polyethylene gets turned into all kinds of other products. So that's a pretty cool process. When it's pumping in here, there's music blasting. People are having a good time putting kayaks together. And then as soon as they're done, they get wrapped up in the bubble wrap, put onto those carts and sent over to the warehouse. So this is basically our rotomolded kayak assembly area. And now through this little dark tunnel, whoa, we're going into the fiberglass room. These are Hobie 16 hulls. And I wish you guys could smell this, but it smells pretty strongly of fiberglass in here, and I love that smell. This is kind of a piece of history right here because we've been making these since the early 70s. So you do the math on that, on how long these fiberglass catamaran hulls have been getting made. It's pretty awesome. I think it's closed off now. Oh, look. It's an old shaping room.
Oh, it's like the way they shape the surfboard.
Yeah, there's actually a board in here. Maybe this is a top secret board that no one's allowed to see.
Yes, and I can't see it in the camera,
So this is,
it will remain unseen.
I forgot we're supposed to put one of those suits on before going in there. I hope we don't die now. This is where we may have to shut the camera off for a little bit.
Okay.
Because we do some super secret stuff. We're back. So this is our powder room, and it's basically where every single kayak gets started in these little 5-gallon buckets. That's red powder to make a red boat.
Really powder. It's not like
So yeah,
ball.
yeah, you can grab it. So that gets put into 5-gallon buckets.
It gets melted down.
Yep.
And turned into the kayaks.
Yeah, basically those are tiny little pellets, and if we make a 60-pound kayak, we put 60 pounds of this powder in there.
Wow.
And then we kind
Yeah,
of...
you put like 100 something.
PA? No. I think it's only like 80, the actual hole. Yeah. This right here is the inside of a mold, and it's really high quality polished aluminum. And so we pour that powder right inside of this mold, and the mold gets closed with another piece. And that's what comes out of them. Lay them in a fiberglass sleeve like this, and we put air pressure into them to keep the form. Yeah, so right here is part of one of our ovens. I'm just gonna stand just like this so you can't see anything else. But our molds go inside of these things, and that's what they get rotated around. This thing actually moves itself and rotates from side to side.
What's that?
This is part of that suit that you have to wear when you go into that room. Remember the suit I was telling you about? And that's just from the air. It eats it away. Just like that. Then you're ready. That's pretty much it. Oh. What do we do?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Danger, Will Robinson.
Oh, there's more fun stuff here, Sam. So the cool thing is if you guys dance a lot or you know, if you ever rip your pants, you can always bring it right here and they'll sew your
splits and stuff?
Yeah, they'll sew your pants together. I know you get down on the dance floor. Yeah, so these are basically what come out of the molds once they're dried before they go into assembly. So that's really it for our tour, Sam, and all of you guys watching. Thanks for coming out here to San Diego, California to check out our Hobie factory. And hopefully you get one. It's a pretty cool place. They're pretty cool boats. You should really get a Hobie. There's Sam Root's car right there.
Yeah, that's my rental right there.
VIP.
Yeah, we got into the wrong.
How did you get to park so close to the front entrance?
Yes, look, it says Hobie, visitors, and guests.
With some poop on it.
Exactly. Otherwise, you will be towed.
That's right. And if we park there, they'll tow our cars. Wow, no one's cleaned the sign in a while. Look at this.
Well, you're the new designated sign cleaner, buddy.
I'm gonna do, yeah, we really need to clean our sign. But this is the big wall in the front of Hobie Cat Company.
Yeah, I like the entrance too. Let's go to the entrance.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep. So every morning that I walk into the office,
Yeah.
I get to cut.
When you walk in here?
Yeah. You get to come through here. It's a cool courtyard. I forget how long ago it was, but we did this renovation to, to this facility. It was actually a very old building and kind of dingy and dark, and this is so much nicer. We have this sliding door you can open. We got this sunshade, and if you want on your lunch break, twice a week we actually have a personal trainer that comes in, and you can work out during your lunch break. So that's why we look so good. You know what I'm saying?
Single?